got a load there, girl.
I do. I'm working hard, moving it around.
I watch your video.
It's nice to meet you. How are you? I'm glad Robert's not here.
You got a load there, girl.
I do. I'm working hard, moving it around. Oh yes.
That's pretty. Looks pretty heavy.
Yep. Yep.
Oh, I did not even feel it. Oh, okay.
huge bag. Can I pass it to you? Would that be okay?
Yes.
Thank you. There's some breakables in the bottom as well, I think. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
I don't know either. It's a mystery. Pure determination, I think.
You can
hold yes,
that over. That fan, while I appreciate it, and glowing everything.
Yeah, it's hot in here, my word.
Oh my gosh. It's been horrible.
I bet it has.
Oh. All right, and 10 is your
Thank you so much.
And then I'll bring this around for
Oh,
you.
thank you. With these, do you know, can small dogs have these?
The only thing I would worry about is, because they are like rib bone,
Yeah.
is them splintering.
Okay, because I have a mini beagle, and so I'm not sure.
Yeah,
I'll
that
be
would
careful.
Be my only worry.
Yeah.
Is that if a little piece splintered off and.
Yeah, you bet.
Are you
Alright.
parked nearby?
I am just down there and I can manage, don't you worry.
Sure?
Yes, I can. I'm just going to load myself up like a pet horse.
I don't care to help you.
That's
a lot.
Let me see. Yeah, I think I can do it. I think I'm okay.
That's awful heavy. Are you sure?
I'm all right, don't worry. But thank you so much.
Okay.
I couldn't appreciate it more. You have a lovely day.
You guys, so I figured I would show you real quick what all I picked up at this particular rummage sale. I will say it was kind of hard going, not to be precious, but it was inside and it was super hot, and it was a little bit busy as well, so it's a little bit of kind of like dodging people, and then just like the heat was quite intense, I have to say. And then I did meet somebody, like a subscriber there as well, so hello if you're the person I met. It was so nice to meet you in passing, you know, through masks and all that good stuff. I'm glad you recognized me and stopped to say hello. Okay, so I spent $31 in total for everything that you see here, so it shouldn't be too hard at all to make my money back and then some. So I'm just going to take you through like piece by piece some cool vintage items. So first is Scruff McGruff. He is from the 70s. I have sold him before multiple times at this point. He's a Dakin, 1981, this particular one, so 1981, and he's in really, really good shape. He needs a little bit like a wipe down and whatnot, as they always do, but overall really good shape. So I can't remember what he went for last time, and I'm sure the market has changed a little bit, but I think they charged me 50 cents for him. I grabbed just a little decorative plate, Christmas, Home Warms the Heart. It's just a Fitz and Floyd that can be kind of hit or miss in my experience, but for $1, definitely worth sort of giving it a go and throwing it in my bag. These were cool. So I couldn't really find anything online in my very quick search. I'll have to do a bit more in-depth search. Paid $2 as you can see, but I think they'll sell well based on just style, especially on Etsy, so that's why I grabbed them. So they're silver probably butchered that, I'm sorry, but they are actually marked underneath as 1998. And what they are is they're kind of like tapered candles, but if you can see in here, well, you can't see, can you, because they're upside down. Let me see if I can show you a little bit. They are like Christmas trees, basically long Christmas trees, never been burnt or anything like that. So brand new, kind of like old stock or dead stock, whatever you want to call it. And like I said, just based on the style, I think that they will do rather well. A couple of little Christmas decorations or ornaments, just because they were 10 cents a piece. So a little one here, it is marked on the back in Taiwan, and it is a Christmas carols book that hangs on your Christmas tree. So these are things that I sell for like $7.95 on Etsy, but again 10 cents, and it takes 2 seconds to sort of photograph it and list it. So then I have a little Garfield and Odie say Merry Christmas. I have a little Peanuts that I think is going to go on our tree, because I kind of have gotten into collecting old Snoopies right now. And then I don't know if this is anything, it reminded me of a Radko, is that right? Christopher Radko. Anyway, I've picked him up in the past and done well. I don't find any markings though on him, unfortunately, so I decided I would grab him and just do a little bit of research for 10 cents. Worst case scenario, he gets redonated. All right, I got this for $1. It's a little bit of a fail, I'll be honest. Budweiser 1998 Holiday Stein in brand new in the box. These, there's like one, what is it? Is it 2008? I can't remember it. No, it's probably not. I think it's like 1989. It's one of them. There's one out there that does really well if you can find it. It's like 60 and up. This is not it. And these look like they were going anywhere from like $5 up to like 13 or so. So I'll probably list this one new in box for around 15 plus shipping. This was an okay find. It's a Limax, as you can see, part of their village collection, or their Christmas village collection. I took it out of the box and checked it. It's in fine fettle, you know, it's been looked after and all that good stuff. So this one particularly was the, I think it was the Santa's house. Yeah, Santa's house lighted building. We may keep this for our Christmas village, or if we don't, it looks like it's selling for around 30 or so plus shipping. This was a complete like whim purchase. It's not the usual type of stuff that I pick up. I don't know if I'm keeping it or not yet. I kind of want to sell it, honestly, but I think it would look really nice in the spring with flowers. I don't know. Anyway, I digress. So it has like cattle on the front. It's really cool, but on the bottom, what really got me was this. So it's 1972. It looks like it was handmade by someone to someone else. I don't know. Again, so at least that dates it for me, right? The early 70s. And it's just beautiful. It's a really, really beautiful piece of like ceramic work. So grab that. I can always resell that. That will sell fine based on style, I think. I'm going to come over here next and show you this little lady. So I couldn't find anything specific on this particular brand. I think, I'm not sure, I'm trying to date her. That's what I'm trying to work on right now. But she is, for $1, a tree topper, and she has a porcelain face. She looks to be in really, really good shape. I have to test her still, but you can see that she's been really, really well looked after. So for $1, I know I can get more than $1 for her, especially on Etsy, just based on sort of what she is. And I have a feeling, looking at the packaging, that she's sort of 60s to 70s. Let me know if you have any ideas in terms of what she's made in Taiwan, if that helps at all. And the brand is UL. But yeah, I think she's really cool. So I had to grab her for $1. Okay, a couple of mugs. This one was made in England and it was 10 cents. MKO. It rings a bell, but I'm not super familiar, so that's more for me to just kind of like figure out what on earth it was. And then, oh, you know what, I just noticed a massive chip. Okay, well, this one's being donated, but I grabbed it because it was John Deere and it was like brand new with the holographic sticker still on, and I thought it was really cool. But yeah, that's a big old chip, so he's going to go in the donate pile, unfortunately. But you win some, you lose some, what can I say? Oh, and I grabbed a little snack box. I don't know anything about this, but it's Happy Jackson London. I can see in my mind like the type of store this would have been sold in London, and they're not usually that cheap. It was $8.99, I guess, but it looks like it was sold over here. So, but it's just like a little lunchbox, really. Kind of quirky, kind of fun. This is something that I can use with my kids potentially, so worth it for 25 cents. We always need that kind of thing. I got one pair of shoes. I got a pair of high top Reebok Classic. These are the older ones, so classed as vintage, made in Vietnam. I do best with the high tops. I do best with the white ones with like a good color contrast, like a turquoise or an aqua or something, but I like the black high tops as well. Low tops, not so much anymore. And then I got some clothes, as you can see. So I'll tell you what I got and why. This one is just a standalone. I'll just, first of all, the jackets were $2. Everything else was like $3 altogether in a bag. So Halloween, that's where we're at, Winnie the Pooh. I'll put that up for like $9.99 plus shipping. Should sell fast. Then I've got 4 Disney scrub tops, basically all the same size. So Snow White, Aristocats, Lady and the Tramp, and Tinkerbell. So I will lot them all together and probably ask like $22.99 or something like that. This one was more based on style. It has such a like Johnny Was vibe. If it was my size, I would have kept it. It's a 1X, so it's a plus size, which is great. Belle Kim Grapple. I have no idea about the brand. I haven't looked it up, but I just thought it was super, super pretty. So I'm going to try and sell that. Kind of like a fall floral almost as well, just based on the style. This one, I did look up the brand and the comps were fairly promising. I mean, we're talking like, 18 to 25, but again, all the clothes were like together for $3, so nice and cheap. Roly-poly, I guess, but again, all that beautiful embroidery work. And this is kind of like a little button-up jacket, like a little bomber jacket type feel with a ruffle detail, so I thought that was kind of cute. We have a Grey's Anatomy size small, just a very simple short sleeve scrub top. Will go up for like $12.99. This is a vintage leather jacket, like a bomber jacket size large, made in Korea. It's a brown sort of weathered leather. I think my dad used to wear one of these in the 90s. That's what's coming to mind. Paisley lining in really, really good shape. So yeah, super 80s, 90s vibe. I've sold those on Etsy multiple times, often overseas, I have to say, for like $50. One more jacket. It is an LL Bean wool blend jacket in navy blue women's pea coat in really nice shape. It needs a lint roll, but otherwise it's in really good shape, and it has all the cool like nautical buttons and stuff like that. So definitely lovely jacket for upcoming winter and whatnot. We have a Chico's size 1. I only grabbed this because of the style. Again, kind of like that fall color palette, and it's got like a metallic sheen, but then it's all sort of quilted or embroidered, and I know the quilted look is kind of in right now, so grab that one too. And then again, everything here $3 total. So Susan Graver, I don't usually grab this, it's QVC, but it's a 1X, and they had 2 basically exactly the same, just different colorways, and the style was really cute. So it's like a almost like a tweed kind of plaid, and then it has pockets on the front, and like I said, there is a blue one and a red one, so I will lot them up together and it should make for an easy sale. I was interested in this tag. It looks like it's doing okay. I saw the word Revolve come up, so I don't know if it is sold on Revolve or if that's just something that someone put in a listing. Unfortunately, just have a tiny little mark I've got to try and get out, but it looks like it was doing okay, maybe like 18 to 20 on this. And it is a blouse with kind of like a tiered detail, and then the cuffs and stuff, you can see they're really, really flared and ruffly. It's very, very cool. It's got like a crochet detail as well. So all right, vintage. Well, I say vintage, I mean, yeah, it's older. We're going to class this as vintage, and it's a 2X, and it's just lots of little snow globes that say let it snow. Like, that's my bread and butter this time of year. Calvin Klein jeans. This is just a charcoal gray cable knit sweater sort of tank top. It is a wool blend that has sold for me in the past, so I'm going for it. I think this is vintage. Let me know what you think. So here's the tag, made in the USA. It is a 50-50 blend, so 50 cotton, 50 polyester, and it is a single stitch, but the tag just didn't look super old to me. But I'm guessing with all those things together that maybe it was. Anyway, it is a graphic long sleeve t-shirt that says "Go for it, Aspen" with this skier. So I kind of liked the style, and if it's vintage, that's all the better. This, again, not a brand I am familiar with, but this is purely based on style. So Bell and Sky, size medium, and it's a novelty print. So I know it looks like just it's pretty floral anyway, but then when you look closer, it has grasshoppers. It has like kind of flies and beetles, dragonflies, all kinds of different bugs really. So it's an insect print essentially. So what I'll do is for my thumbnail photo, I'll make it a collage. I'll do a picture of this on my dress form, and then as a 2-part collage, the other half will be a close-up of the novelty print so people can see like all the bugs and things like that really sell this piece as being more unique. Got 2 ties. This one is 100% pure silk Brooks Brothers, just a sort of stripy tie, and then this one is a vintage baseball tie. So I thought made in Korea. I thought that one was kind of cool, super easy to list, store and ship. And then this one is just a novelty sweater, not vintage, nothing like that, but it says "Too many Christmas cookies," and then he's stuck. So people love this kind of stuff. Unfortunately, I just noticed that one of the decorations is missing, but that's okay. I can just disclose that. It doesn't really affect it too much. Oh, and the one other thing I was going to show you guys is this. I found this right as I was checking out. Here is the name. It's made in the USA, and when I looked it up, it was doing really well. So this is almost full as well, made in the USA. People are marketing it as a vintage perfume. I don't have the lid, unfortunately, but I saw one without the lid with, I think, less than this, sell for about $29. So this will almost pay for everything, which is kind of cool. All right, you guys, thank you so much for tuning in to watch this thrift with me, this yard sale, and then this haul. If you enjoyed this video, please do give it a thumbs up. And if you're new here and you like thrifty content and reselling content, please think about hitting the subscribe button down below and clicking the bell notification so you can see every time a video goes live. We have videos going up every single day right now. All right, you guys, I hope you come back and hang out some more, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.